We've talked about Texas's contribution to World War II, but I want to go back and revisit how the landscape of Texas changes. There is 20 combat divisions that are trained in Texas at 15 major camps. That's huge. That's a lot of men and material coming in by rail and road. That's a lot of people moving in and out of Texas. There's a lot of people looking around in Texas. Texas used to be remote and foreign. Now all of a sudden, these young men are coming in, taking a look around, meeting some of the locals, marrying some of the locals. Texas all of a sudden gets discovered by the rest of the nation. There's probably 1.2 million U.S. troops trained in Texas, and they come from all across the country. Randolph Army Airfield in San Antonio becomes a major training center for air crews. It's dubbed the West Point of the Air. It's so important. There's also the Air Force Training Command, gets headquartered in Fort Worth at Carswell Field, which is also attached to a B-24 factory. There may be a correlation there. There's a Naval Flight Training Center that's established at Corpus Christi. And overall, Texas trains America's air warriors. 200,000 airmen, including 45,000 pilots, 12,000 bombardiers, 12,000 navigators, and thousands of crewmen all come out of Texas training camps. So when you see footage of bombers streaming over Nazi Germany, the crews in those aircraft, by and large, had been to Texas. Well, there's also some people that come to Texas not by their own will. These are prisoners of war. Texas is host to 47,000 German POWs during the course of World War II, and about 3,000 Italians. And surprisingly, 1,000 Japanese POWs end up in Texas. There's 21 prisoner of war camps scattered across the state, and another 20 branch camps. The principal camps, or the largest camps, are in Mexia and Hereford, in Hearne, and in Huntsville. It helps to have H in your town's name if you want a POW camp. Are POW camps good for the local economy? You bet, because a lot of times these POWs provide, free farm labor. So, if you can get a POW camp near your Texas town, it's not such a bad thing. They're not going to hurt anybody. There's also 3 internment camps in South Texas, and mostly these internment camps are for housing Axis nationals that are being sent in by Latin American allies, essentially Japanese, German, and Italian people that happen to be caught in Latin America at the outbreak of the war. They all get shipped to South Texas for safekeeping. Texas, at the end of the war, ends up hosting more enemy POWs than any other state in the Union. Well, the carry away from all of this is that World War II changes Texas absolutely forever. Millions of Americans all of a sudden see Texas for the first time. And a lot of them say, this isn't such a bad place after all. I've heard a lot of scary things about it, but you know what? These people are nice. The climate's nice. Maybe after the war I'll look into moving down there. In fact, that move already started during the course of the war with all the labor moving into Texas to work in the factories. Farms are abandoned. Cities grow. The Texas oil industry is given a place of honor and prestige within the overall national economy. Texas minorities begin to earn a place of respect within the overall Texas population. And at the end of the day, the United States military came to Texas during World War II and stayed, becoming a major component of the Texas economy.